Mountain pose is the blueprint for alignment in all of our poses, as well as our day-to-day life. It teaches us to stand evenly on our own 2 feet and stretch all through the body from a firm base. Now stand with your feet together, big toes touching. Press the 4 corners of the feet evenly into the earth, the big toe mounds, the little toe mounds, and the inner and outer heels. Lift and spread the toes to lift the inner arches of the feet. Now stretch the toes back down and keep the arches lifted. Now activate the legs and draw the energy up through the inner calves and the inner thighs. Grip the quadricep muscles to lift the kneecaps and feel the legs come alive as you straighten the legs completely. Keeping the legs dynamically active, press the top thighs back to align the hips directly over the ankles. Stretch the tailbone toward your heels and slightly into the body to maintain a level pelvis. On your next inhale, draw the energy from the pit of the abdomen to the breastbone. Lift and open the heart. Broaden your collarbones as you lift the front body and extend the spine upward. Draw the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Relax the face and throat. Stretch your arms, hands, and fingers and breathe. Feel the alignment of the body, shoulders over the hips, hips over the ankles. Try to find the energy and alignment of mountain pose in every pose you do. Now from mountain pose, bend the right knee, grab your ankle and place your foot on the inner left thigh. Press the foot firmly into the thigh, press the outer left thigh in toward the foot, and where the foot and thigh meet, stretch up. Bring the hands together in prayer position in front of the heart, breathe evenly, and as the left leg stands firmly, move the right knee back in line with your hip. As your balance becomes stable, stretch your arms over your head, soften your gaze, and breathe deeply. Ground the foot firmly and stretch up from that strong base. Soften the eyes. Keep the spine lifting. And then on an exhale, bring your arms back to prayer position and you release your leg to mountain pose. Tree pose teaches balance and allows you to feel your legs individually and work out any imbalances as the legs strengthen and tone. Focusing the mind helps to bring steadiness to the body. Now we'll repeat tree pose on the other side. Stand in mountain pose, ground the feet, activate the legs, stretch the spine. Bend the left knee, grab the ankle and place your foot on the inner right thigh. Press the foot firmly into the thigh and press the outer right thigh in toward the foot. Where the foot and thigh meet, stretch up. Bring your hands together in prayer position in front of the heart. Breathe evenly. And as the right leg stands firmly, move the left knee back in line with your hip. As your balance becomes stable, stretch your arms up over your head, soften your gaze, breathe deeply, and find your inner balance. And on an exhale, bring your arms back to prayer position and release your leg to mountain pose. Extended triangle pose opens the hips and stretches the hamstrings and inner thighs. Begin in mountain pose. Ground the feet, stretch the legs, lift the spine. Inhale and take the feet 4 feet apart, arms out in line with the shoulders. Exhaling, turn the left foot in slightly and the right leg out 90 degrees. Front heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Ground the four corners of the feet evenly. Activate the legs and draw the energy up into the spine. Lift and open the heart. And on an exhale, extend your trunk to the right in line with the thigh, placing your hand on the ground or on your shin and your left arm stretching upward. Feel the left and right side ribs extend evenly. Open the rib cage and breathe deeply. Scoop the chest away from the spine and lift the breastbone. Turn your head to look up at your left thumb. Pressing down into the feet, inhale and use the rebound action to lift back up. Turn your feet to the left. Press the feet down, stretch the spine up, and on an exhale, extend the trunk to the left. Take the left hand down and the right arm up. Roll the left side ribs forward and up, the right side ribs back. Stretch the spine, lift and open the chest, and stretch the arms away from each other and feel the energy of the pose. Breathe smoothly and softly. And pressing down into the feet, inhale, using the rebound action to lift back up. Turn your feet to the front and return to mountain pose. Warrior Two opens and tones the pelvis and abdomen. Begin in mountain pose, and with an inhale, take the feet and arms out wide, about 4 feet. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees, turn the left foot in slightly, aligning the right heel with the left arch. Root the feet firmly down, keeping the legs dynamic. On an exhale, bend at your right hip to take your knee directly over the ankle with the thigh parallel to the floor. Draw your tailbone into your body and lift from the pit of the abdomen to the breastbone. Press the left thigh bone back into the hamstring and ground the outer left foot. From the strength of the legs, lift and open the chest, extending the arms away from one another. Keep the spine vertical by aligning the breastbone above the pubic bone, and then turn to look over your right arm, releasing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Relax the face and throat. And then rooting through the feet, inhale and lift up. Turn your feet to the left. On an exhale, bend your left hip to bring your leg to a 90-degree angle. Keep your knee moving toward the little toe side of the foot. Ground the right thigh bone back and stretch the spine up. Drop your buttock bones down and draw the navel in and up as you extend your spine. Turn and look out over the left arm. Maintain the grounding of the feet, stretch the legs dynamically, and breathe deeply. Rooting through the feet, inhale and lift up, straightening the leg. Turn the feet back to the front and step back to mountain pose. Extended side angle pose tones the legs and glutes, trims the waist, and improves digestion. Begin in mountain pose. Inhale, take the feet 4 feet apart and turn the feet to the right. On an exhale, bend your right knee as in warrior pose. On an exhale, extend your trunk to the right and place the right fingertips on the ground beside your ankle. Press your knee into your arm. Stretch the left arm straight up, turning the belly and chest skyward. Keeping the chest open, rotate the left arm in and take it over the head, palm facing down. Turn your head to look up at your arm. Press your outer left foot firmly down and charge the left thigh muscle. Roll your right ribs forward and your left side ribs back, and stretch your entire left side from the outer foot through the fingertips. And to come up, press into your feet, lift your left arm up and straighten the leg, and turn your feet to the left. Bend your left knee, come into a 90-degree angle, and on an exhale, extend your trunk to the left, place the left fingertips on the ground beside your ankle. Press your knee into your arm, stretch the right arm straight up, turning the belly and chest skyward. Keeping the chest open, rotate the right arm in and take it over the head, palm facing down. Turn your head to look up at your arm. Press your outer right foot firmly down. Stretch the right fingertips overhead. Breathe deeply as you stretch into full side angle. Roll your left side ribs forward and your right side ribs back. Stretch your entire right side from the outer foot through the fingertips. And to come up, press into your feet, lift your right arm up and straighten your leg. Turn your feet to the front and return to mountain pose. Half moon pose helps to develop balance and create equanimity. If necessary, you may use a block in this pose. Begin in mountain pose. Take the legs and arms out wide and turn the feet to the right. On an exhale, extend the trunk to the right in extended triangle pose. Lengthen the spine and open the chest. On an exhale, bend your right knee, take the left hand to the left hip, step your left foot forward, keeping your right foot firmly anchored. Move the right hand in front of the baby toe. Use a block if necessary here. Shift your weight to your right leg and straighten that leg completely as you extend the left leg dynamically in line with your hip. Rotate the belly and chest skyward, extend your left arm up, and feel the lines of energy radiate from the core out through the spine and into the left leg. On an exhale, bend your right knee, reach back with the left leg, placing the left foot on the ground, and straighten the leg. Return to extended triangle pose. Inhale and come up. On the exhale, turn your feet to the left. On an exhale, extend your trunk to the left into extended triangle pose. Lengthen the spine, open the chest. Take a breath and on an exhale, bend your left knee, take the right hand to the right hip, step your right foot forward, keeping your left foot firmly anchored. Move your left hand in front of the left baby toe. Shift your weight to the left leg and straighten the leg completely as you extend the right leg dynamically out in line with your hip. Gently pressing the left hand down, roll the belly and chest up and extend your right arm up. Feel the lines of energy moving from the core out into the body, through the spine, through the legs. And on an exhale, Bend your left knee, reach back with the right leg and place the right foot on the ground and straighten the left leg back into extended triangle pose. With an inhale, come up, turn your feet to the front, and step back to mountain pose.